talking about, nigga? I'll play you tonight. I'll play you tonight, nigga. What you wanna get on the bus? The Bucks, nigga? What you on, nigga? Oh, I can't get one. Fuck is that? I'll quit this game, play you right now. I've seen the shit you do.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Arizona Cardinals. The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And off we go on EA Sports. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19. Probably should have opted for the touchback. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Murray's going to keep it again. And this is going to be a Cardinals first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. First carry for James Conner. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Murray giving to Conner on the option. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 1st and 10 is Conner. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Connor on the read option. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. An option handoff given to Connor. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
Nice and set.
And now the Chargers are going to signal for another timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. They're going for it. Hits Murray. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch.
Oh.
Touchdown, Cardinals. DeAndre Hopkins, 32 yards. And the Cardinals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. CD, that call, it took some guts. It's not like they were at the 1-yard line. They had some distance to go.
They certainly did, and, you know, a lot of people might say that's fly by the seat of your pants type of coaching, but it's also sending a message out there. We're going to be unpredictable. You can't prepare for anything with us. You never know which way we're going to go. We zig, you zag.
And now some serious opening drive momentum. No return here for Carter, and this will be a touchback. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They started on the ground with Eckler, and this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Whoa.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. Herbert now. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he is going to have the Chargers' 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago. So a 3-and-out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there. And they get the 1st down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down L.A.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big game.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash too.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they're going to get
Good
this
shit,
to
I'll take
about
that.
the 44-yard line.
What?
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Go covering. Appreciate it. What it do?
Up the middle with Eckler. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. 1st and 10. It's Eckler again. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you. On 2nd down, Eckler. And he's going to be stopped up just short of the 1st down at the Cardinals' 29. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 41 yards rushing so far, and this is just their first possession. They've got a new set of downs here. Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man.
Come on, nigga.
That's Williams. And the Chargers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Eckler now between the tackles. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Once more, here's Eckler. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I hope
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Joshua Kelly taking it in from a yard out. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Oh, I was
Get
trying
this
to
complete to Rondale Moore. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Murray to Moore for the Cardinal first.
Go on, Hurt. Omaha. Hey.
Now Murray. Trying for the tight end. Ertz, and it's intercepted. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
I'm trying to test that.
Incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. The Charger drive about to get going. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a second and 11. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Flush to his right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked by Nick Vigil. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
They'll run here with Connor, and he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Murray giving to Connor on the option. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. James Conner taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Cardinals take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point good by Prater. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. The Charger drive about to get going. So the offense back out now, coming off its first interception of the game the last time out, trying to reestablish some momentum here, Charles. But they're trailing defensively. Maybe these guys smelling the blood in the water a little bit.
Yeah, I think that they probably are. But what they need to do right now is just make sure they don't force the action too much themselves. They've got them on the run a little bit. You just want to be in a position where if they make another mistake, you're there to capitalize on it and take it away from them.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
They'll try the right side with Eckler. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively,
Damn.
the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Eckler going to get it again on second down, and he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Herbert on third down now. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. And they will score. It's a pick-6 for the Cardinals touchdown. So that a real wrench thrown in now for this offense. They're trying to make a game of this in the third quarter, but that is not going to help.
Yeah, partner, probably should use a different tool on that play, right? That ultimately is the kind of play where you can lose a ball game instead of being in a position to win.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
That was horrible.
The Charger drive about to get going. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now, the easy answer would be, hey, let's run.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be marked out at about the 26-yard line.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. And that might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
On the give, this is Eckler. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. The handoff, it's Eckler. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. J.J. Watt, tough to stop. He gets upfield and makes the play behind the line.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, They just aren't there.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 2nd and 12, Herbert. Touchdown, Chargers. Mike Williams on the touchdown throw from Justin Herbert. And the Chargers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Hopkins with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Nasir Adderley that time making the tackle. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Connor on the read option. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 67 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Murray now running right on the option.
Oh my God.
Touchdown, Cardinals. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. It seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Well, not so fast.
No, not at all, because they end up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed the blow, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Listen.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And Carter deciding not to bring this one out. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Fuck.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's airing it out for Williams. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
And that's how you start a drive, because you know they have this play in their back pocket, waiting for the right time to unleash it. And boy, did they pick the right opportunity, unleashed it big time, and that was also a big-time throw.
And that ball traveling 68 yards in the air, according to Next Gen Stats. And he's got it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Fuck.
Kelly to try to punch it in. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. And they'll try again down here with Kelly. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler.
Damn.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers are back within a score.
I missed that.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So a 7-point game. They'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. And the Cardinals' hands team able to secure the football. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
And they'll begin by running the option. The 20. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so, because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You look at the geography of the field, right, where you are. That's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock down. You got everything working in your direction.
It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. And Murray's going to keep this. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. They'll look to run with Connor. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
What?
And that touchdown, Charles, with very little time remaining, boy, it just sucked any energy and momentum out of the other sideline.
Yeah, it's an incredible comeback in the final minute to bring this one back to even. A great series there offensively.
GG, man. Played a good game.
Window shut, and they followed through.
Prater for the extra point.
Young garbage ass had a whole ball for the whole first and second quarter. Still lost. You lost by 14, buddy.
I don't give a fuck what you saying. Fuck you, nigga. It took you this long to turn your shit on to say that, nigga. Fuck you, bitch ass nigga.
Check the score.
What you talking about, nigga? You ain't even talking, nigga. What you talking about? Nigga, wait
Check
till
the
the last,
score.
nigga, 16 seconds to
Check
turn
the
this
score. I'm
fucking
in a
mic
party.
on.
I'm in a party.
Nigga.
I'm in a party. You talking
I
about
don't
how
give a
trash
fuck what
you
you
is.
talking about.
We talk about how trash you is.
Nigga, stop it,
They have
nigga.
a little bit of time
Oh,
left
so
here,
you
but
want to
this
turn
is
this
not
mic
Bro,
on. My
look
shit
at the
been on
score,
the
bro.
whole time.
Get a new
I ain't
mic,
even
bro.
mad at
Get a
this
new
scary
mic,
ass
bro.
nigga. I ain't even mad at this scary ass
LOL,
nigga.
bro.
Like, real. I definitely will.
21-35. 21-35.
I don't give a fuck, nigga. You come out in 15 seconds. 15 seconds. 15
21,
seconds,
35.
nigga, after shit then went down. Then you come out.
21.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear. And they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, a ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence and made it happen for a victory.
Oh, sweet, man. I ain't even feeling nothing. Oh, wait. Fuck. That's crazy.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Dallas Cowboys. The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. From the 6. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
He's not nice.
So the drive's going to start
He's not nice.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do.
Not nice.
It's
not gonna work.
Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv, and you run into a tough crowd.
Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Back to throw, Rush. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs. So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. Down to about the 37.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On 2nd and 7, Rush. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Now Rush. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on third down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
On fourth down, Rush.
Oh, my
Open man Lamb, it's complete. And he is going to have the Cowboys first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. So not only do they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10. Pollard going to try the right side, and not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
I think what we just saw there, partner, was linebacking speed that can trump O-line power. We see that at times because he filled the gap before the offensive lineman could get to the next level and take him on.
Here's Rush to throw.
Oh, come on, man.
It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon. Brett Maher on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. Following the touchdown, here's Maher to kick it away. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They started on the ground with Eckler. And some room to maneuver. And he gets this one across the 30-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Herbert. Got his man. It's Williams.
Oh, I did that.
Across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run. A 1st down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after?
He's
Able
down.
to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Up the middle with Eckler. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made that time by Anthony Barr.
What?
Here's 2nd and 10.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Herbert off of play action.
Oh, my God.
This time for the sack. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Dot.
Williams brings
Dot,
it
nigga.
in.
Dot,
That's the
nigga.
20.
Come on, nigga.
All the way in for a Charger touchdown. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And if you're wondering how fast he was going, next-gen stats clocked him at close to 21 miles an hour. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded right around the 8.
Come here, bitch.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Like I said, we're good.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all.
Oh, that was it!
Keep throwing it around.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
And there's a completion to the tight end, and look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. To throw is Rush. And he's caught by 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. C.D. Lamb, 68 yards. And the Cowboys have moved out in front. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And Carter deciding not to bring this one out. The Charger drive about to get going. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
On 2nd and 9, Herbert, he's airing it out for Williams. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Rush. Open is Noah Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Throwing here, Rush.
Give me that shit back!
A sea of defenders have intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 33. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness, It's been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's airing it out for Williams. And it's intercepted.
Man, this
Picked
nigga
off by
burning this
Trayvon
nigga,
Diggs.
bro.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding it.
There he goes, right side. The 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. No return here for Carter, and this will be a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. On first down, it's Herbert. He's going to go up top again. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Rush. Left side to Lamb. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On first down, Rush. And he'll go right back to Lamb. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half. And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley.
I tried to pitch it back.
No time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. So we've hit intermission in halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
All right.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. And Carter deciding not to bring this one out. The Charger drive about to get going. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. First target, first catch, and a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
From the 39, Herbert. That is caught. It's Williams. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 43. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first.
Well, that certainly has to feel good, and it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. It's Eckler again. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Back to throw here, Herbert. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he is going to have the Chargers first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Eckler. Room here to run. 52 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Eckler. They showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Eckler now between the tackles. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Austin Eckler. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Hopkins with the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys with a football. They'll be looking to tack onto their lead as we get set for the fourth. Now it's 2nd and 9. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Rush.
Oh, come the fuck on!
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They'll try and run some clock now with Elliott. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Throw left side complete. That's Elliott. And here he'll get it down to the 7. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Trying to run forward with Pollard. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Cowboys have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
Damn.
No return here for Carter, and this will be a touchback.
All the dudes.
The Charger drive about to get going. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because
he still does it. Oh.
Complete.
Come on, look, what is he doing?
He's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? The guy who caught it or ran it. But
how
many elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field. Pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route well run, and the football right on the money.
My God.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
I have a few questions about that throw because to me there just wasn't a lot there. I thought he tried to do a little bit too much, almost tried to will a receiver open when there was no chance he was going to be. Nice job by the linebacker being all over that one and knocking it away.
Herbert to throw.
Hit.
Get this over the middle
Hit.
to Palmer. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy
Damn.
of the 10. 22 yards there, a first down.
Not GG.
On the give, this is Eckler. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Extra point good by Hopkins. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So still a small chance here with a little over 30 seconds to go, but they're definitely going to need this one to bounce their way.
Oh, why the kick like that?
And they've got it. They recovered
GG.
it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty
That shit
flag
got bad,
down.
bro.
A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go, Tim.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Stupid bitch. Oh!
Nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Back to throw. Rush. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's late.
Damn, that was 6.
The Chargers going to signal.
Damn, that was
their
6.
timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Looking to throw. Rush.
That was 6 again!
So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
On 4th down, Rush. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he is going to have the Cowboys first down as they find a way to convert on 4th and 10.
Damn.
Off play action. Rush. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front.
Try me again.
The front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact.
Oh, run this shit
short
back.
of the sticks.
I'll run it back. Nigga, stupid fuck. I'll run this shit back. Right here. Ah, couldn't run it back!
Chargers come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, like all great games, it came down to the final snap, Charles. They had to heave it and hope, but the Hail Mary ultimately intercepted, and that's your ball game.
Yeah, and you never want to be in a situation where your entire game comes down to throwing a jump ball as far as you can. But in that situation, you want to loft it up and hope one of your guys can win in the air. This time, though, it was a defender who got up there, and that was the end of the ball game. Close one throughout. One team just had a little bit more at the end than the other.
What? Nigga, run, nigga. Alright, run now. Ain't about to get that nigga that shit. Fuck! Oh, fucking trash. That's boots. Man, that's boots. That shit crazy. Man, I don't even know what the fuck I want to pick now. Them niggas pissed me the fuck off, bro. All this shit. Oh, fuck it. Damn. Uh-oh. Man, what the fuck was that?